My boy said, Uzi's not washed. He just needs to stay true to one era and not let his projects come and go. Pink Tape, EA2, etc.
What you think, Rav?
I don't think Uzi's washed because I heard some snippets recently that are pretty hard, but some are garbage too. But it's like, I've been saying this. Uzi doesn't know what he wants to make. He just makes what he makes. You know, he doesn't really know what the fans truly want. Yeah. So he can't really stick to one thing.
Yeah. I feel like
he's kind of all over the place.
You know what it is? I feel like for like Carti, I mean, it's because of Carti, bro. I'm telling you right now. Like it's because of Carti, bro. It's because Carti is on this huge pedestal.
He feels like shit. He used to be bigger than Carti.
Right, exactly, bro. If it wasn't for Woke Up Like This and Uzi's verse on Woke Up Like This, Carti wouldn't have went up again. I think, in my opinion.
No, for sure.
Right? So Carti's got this image, right? So it's like, oh, but like I'm with Carti, like, and this I came up with, bro. But it's like, how do I stay original? People are gonna compare me to him. People are gonna say I'm trying to be him, and that's what he deals with.
Vamp aesthetic,
Yeah, same thing with Trippie, bro. So that's why like Trippie and Uzi are like in a weird state where, I mean, Uzi will definitely make it out way quicker than Trippie, but it's like constantly these two artists are getting compared to Carti. Constantly. Like they can't even post anything without somebody being like, trying to be like Carti, trying to be like Double O, trying to be whatever. And it's like,
because he got the youth in a chokehold, bro.
Yeah. And not for nothing, Trippie Redd went up again with a song like he had Carti on. So it was like, now it's like, I don't even know.
How you feel about that whole like...
I don't think Uzi's washed though. By the way, I think that he's literally one song for just shaking the world again. I mean, look what he did with "I Just Want to Rock" with Synthetic.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere.
Exactly. So,
one thing I will say, did you see that story post that Trippie did where he tagged Carti and it was like Weezy or whatever it was, and then he took it down like an hour later because
everybody saying because Carti didn't
repost it. So people are thinking that he was like kind of sad.
Let's not forget Trippie's 24, I think now, or 23. Isn't that crazy?
I know, bro. And he's been in the game for so long. And let me add to this: he made another story post like a couple hours later, and people are saying that it was towards Carti. Well, he was like, "Man, y'all gotta be original, man. I've been doing this shit, bro." Like he was like, "Who else would he be talking about?" Like I don't know. He could be sour, he could be salty. Yeah, it was really bad timing.
I'll say this: with Uzi, they don't treat his situation the same with Carti when it comes to like people grow up. People, like, I feel like his fans grew up. I ain't going, I'm still a fan.
There's not new Uzi fans.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
come on, bro.
I mean, I feel like
Carti's whole fan base is kind of new, bro.
Yeah, man.
Don't get me wrong. There's fans like us that been down for so long.
But it's probably because of Ken and Lone, too. That helps.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I feel like this was all just calculated. Like, it was all
Uzi didn't have, like, people that he came up with that he molded, like Carti.
Carti was waiting for Pink Tape to drop, see what that does. You know?
What if Uzi had artists that he molded that blew up and it's because of him? There is none.
Yeah, I feel like that's like up to him to do that. Like, I feel like Carti knew he was going to be on a hiatus where it was like, okay, you're going to keep the sound alive. You two are going to be it was just really smart of him to do that for the last 5 years, bro. Like, he does a whole lot of Red. He does a whole lot of Red, and then now it's like he goes on a 5-year hiatus and he has these two. Like, I think that every artist should do that. Like, what? You just made the brand go up 100. Now it's like
it takes a different type of mental and person to do that though.
Yeah, and it's also like, do I want to do this?
You're as hot as fish grease. Yeah. Like, do I want to like dim my shine a bit to let these motherfuckers carry it real quick?
But it's like, bro, it's like
I don't think Uzi would want to do that.
This is a hot take, right? Do you think that Carti would still have the same impact right now if it wasn't for Ken? Like, if Ken and Lone weren't in the picture these last 5 years from I Am Music to from Whole Lotta Red to I Am Music, what do you think? Do you think he would have the same motion right now if Ken and Lone didn't carry it for these last 4 years?
I don't know, because Ken and Lone really brought the youth with them.
It's tough.
You see how we're not talking about Homicide Gang?
Homicide Gang is okay.
Nah, I fuck with them, bro.
They're okay.
I do fuck with them.
I don't think musically they're anything special.
Them since their original, I think it was their.
To me, they just don't fit. That's just me.
I always thought they were hard.
Yeah, they're
they
hard.
Cool. They
I
cool
just don't care.
to me.
Yeah, I just don't really care too much. But
damn, that's tough.
Right? I should have had somebody comment that.
Damn, that's tough. I don't know, cause all right, you see how Uzi. Another thing that he tried doing was the werewolf thing. Fell flat.
Yeah.
All my werewolves, and then he took Ken and Lone. Like, you feel me? Like
Vamps
when
and
I'm Werewolf
Werewolves.
Type 2, it was
Yeah,
cool.
On X2, he's like,
He on his werewolf shit. He tried to do the
Yeah.
rock songs, fell flat.
I fuck with
They
the
don't
van.
stick.
He said, I fuck with the Vans, but I'm werewolf times
two.
two. Yeah.
You feel me? And Uzi with Yeet too, bro. Uzi was fucking with Yeet heavy. Why they didn't do
the
something?
Ooh, you think a collab tape with Yeet?
That
could,
shit
like,
it would have
fuck
went
Don
crazy.
Toliver. We need Uzi and Yeet.
Bro, that was another reason
That
why
was what was that song? They dropped like 1 or 2 songs.
Flawless.
Hell yeah.
Flawless and
No, no.
some other shit.
Flawless and Big Tonka.
Yeah, Big Tonka was
That
hard.
Big Boy Lamb.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
Big Boy Lamb
Bro, I
truck.
remember he posted the snippet of that shit. I was like, oh my god, it's just gonna be crazy.
Big
Then I saw
Tonka, Big
Uzi.
Tonka. Shit, Uzi went crazy.
He was
on
like
that.
in the scrubs with the spiky hair.
Yes, but that's why I feel like Uzi at any given moment could go crazy if he wanted to. But at the same time, it's like that's a great point that you said that they kind of grew up and shit. So
Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
Definitely, man.
shout out Uzi though, man. He still got it. He's still a legend.
Would we fuck with Carti if it wasn't for Lone and Ken to like
Yeah.
hold it down?
Yeah, we're not gonna not stop listening
I know,
to Cardi.
because you know.
But would it have the same impact though? Like you see the way music has this crazy impact. Like would it? Like or do you think people would just if they weren't carrying? Do you think people would have just forgot?
Let me say this. In 2021 for Rolling Loud, when Cardi did that insane performance in New York with the rain and shit, I didn't know who Ken and Lone was at that time. I mean, I guess
Yeah,
that answers
but-
your question. Like, I still would have went crazy. But that was only 1 year after a whole lot of Red. So
I didn't hear about Lone. I knew Ken during like Project X and shit though before he was really on.
I might have too, but
like my boys
not like
me that
that.
shit early, and I thought it was.
You
trash,
put
I'm
me
not
on
gonna
to
lie.
Ken.
Me?
Honestly. You're like, give him a shot. Remember early
Oh
SOW
yeah,
days
yeah.
during the summer?
Yo,
And
give it a
like, we went
shot.
to the shows where he had back-to-back New York shows. I was like, yo.
Yeah.
And
tell
just,
you
I
the
think me
problem.
seeing 175 and like the fandom, that
Yeah.
really, I was like, whoa, there's something going on over here.
Nah, to end this Uzi take though real quick, I feel like I don't know what style he needs to go with, cause like out of all the rappers from 2016, you don't hear people say this to Kodak or 21 Savage or Yachty like, yo, we miss your old sound. It's only with Uzi. We miss
I'ma just say
2016.
this.
We miss 2016. Uzi can't grow, bro. I don't know what it
I don't-
is.
why
It's
does it-
only Uzi.
I feel like the thing that could really help.
Why
him
are they
is-
so nostalgic and
Why
like,
doesn't he make a whole project with Molly Raw? That's what he should do. Do a whole get that 2016 feel
But
back.
he don't live. That's
But-
not his life no more,
Yeah.
though.
Okay, but he doesn't have to talk about those things. I'm saying, but like,
But he
get the
has to
Molly
go
Raw
back
production.
to his sound, though. I don't know if he wants to do that anymore.
Well, I mean, Molly Raw is not. They're not. I wouldn't say get super OG on them, but
Yeah.
like get like. You know, that's where you
Don
where you did the
Cannon,
best, and Don
Don-
Cannon and them.
yeah.
I mean, I don't think he would ever work with Don Cannon ever
Yeah.
again. But you know, I don't know. I just feel like if he brought the original, the producers that he worked with when he was really him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Work with those producers again, like bro, a Uzi Molly Raw song would go fucking dumb right now, bro.
Yeah.
And especially if it was
Okay.
Hey, look at Shooter. Look
me
how
ask this
crazy that
question.
song is.
exactly
What had more hype? A little bit off topic, but on topic.
Pink Tape or iMusic?
No, I'm gonna say Eternal Take or I Am Music.
Which one would I go with?
You think?
No, what
you
had more
think
hype?
Eternal
Oh,
Take?
more hype.
You think Eternal Take like the build up to it?
Yeah.
You think Eternal? We gotta answer that question first. Pink Tape or Eternal? Which one had more hype? Probably Eternal, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
So I Am Music and Eternal. Who had more hype?
Music.
It had to be Music, right?
I don't know, boy.
Eternal Take.
You
was
really got to
that
push yourself
shit.
back at those. It's easy to forget. But like when Uzi was on doing them Rolling Loud
Yeah, he was on
performances,
top of the
and
world,
he was
man.
teasing, "Y'all want my album? Okay, bye." Drop the
Yeah.
mic, dip. Like those were times for
You
real.
sounded just like him.
New Patty when that shit came out, like
bro.
whoa.
When he did the front
But
flip
think
off
how-
the
Stay
roof.
so
Uzi-
fresh, so clean, and
Thinking
they like
about
those
that,
snippets was crazy.
Thinking about that,
Futsal
like,
Shuffle will flop.
Uzi
though.
must feel like shit, like being at that peak, and then now he's selling 58K.
Well,
58K with a.
he didn't promote that album at all, though.
But
come on,
it's
What, Pink
Uzi.
Tape?
It's
no,
Uzi.
Eternal
yeah,
Take
yeah,
Two.
yeah,
He
yeah.
dropped that shit and then stopped caring about it the
But the
next
thing
day.
is, it's Uzi. He probably feels, and his team feels like you don't really need to. But there is numbers on the back end that these labels have that'll tell you like
The
your
interest?
shit is gonna flop.
Yeah,
Like
like,
you
they
don't
already
have.
know. They already know.
They have the numbers to back it up.
But people saying that he just did that to just get out his shit, to get out his label,
Man,
get out his deal.
fuck that.
You don't think so?
Maybe it was.
You
but
don't
it
think that
still
tape
doesn't
was
help.
on some fuck it, I'm gonna drop this and
the
then
pink tape?
no,
No.
EA2.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
too.
keep thinking you're talking about
So
pink tape.
think
I don't know
about
why.
I like Pink Tape.
300K
And
with Carti and Uzi did 58K. That's insane.
Well, there was no hype for EA2.
But
John's what
it
I'm
doesn't
saying.
matter. I'm saying just like two guys putting out projects right now.
Mm.
That's what it is. That's
Fair enough. I get what you're saying.
Nah, yeah.
And my last thing, I know we going on a tangent
Mm-hmm.
and shit. We got outro this shit. Off
It's a good
topic,
combo,
Trippie Redd. This Summer Smash set is gonna be like make or break for him.
No,
Like,
they've been saying that shit
literally.
for like 4 years already.
Literally, like I am done with him if he,
You know it's
doesn't
gonna
go
be the
crazy.
same songs, bro. He not. I don't expect anything anymore from a Trippie
Yeah,
Redd set.
since Cali Rolling Loud 23, you've been disappointed.
It's just the same.
All right.
Come on,
He
Guan,
just, like,
eat my ass.
he just walks around. And shit. He just like smokes. Like, yeah, that's all he does. Bro.
I fuck with Trip though.
I fuck with
I
Trip,
actually
too.
really like that MGK collab tape. Like, you know he ain't playing that shit.
Yeah.
But I fucked with it heavy.
Yeah,
I guess I'm just the
I
only
never
one.
played it. I told you that I never played. I still haven't played that.
It's
album.
good, bro. I like
the
it.
MGK Trip Club.
I like that shit, bro.
Ulti 5 good.
You did post.
I think it's good.
Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of the love letters to you are really like. I love Trip. Especially like old Trip. But when you posted that snippet the other day, I was actually like, wow, it's kind of hard.
Who
Fuck
would
with
you
it.
say is the most talented? Just talent. Fuck the music. Trip, Uzi, Carti. If you had to do a tier,
Uzi.
just
Trippie.
straight talent.
Uzi.
I think Trippie got more vocal inflection and all
So
types
Uzi?
of shit. Yeah. Like
I think they damn
actual
near sound the same almost.
actual singing ability, like from going "Rrr" and like high pitch too. I think Trippie got that.
That's what's up.
It's crazy because they all project the same way too in ways. Like they all try the same things. Cardi, Uzi, and Trip.
So what's your tier then? You think it's Uzi, Trip, Carti? Is what you said?
I would probably say Uzi, Cardi, Trip.
Wow.
Yeah.
Carti's more talented.
He's
than
not a
Trippie. It's
prisoner
tough.
of the moment.
Me, because I would say that, yeah, because he's always been changing his vocal projection. Like he's been doing that shit, so it's like, what? Yeah.